Hello everybody, this is Mark Mueller along with the Monarch broadcasting crew. And today we are broadcasting the Burke Bulldogs and the Papillion La Vista Monarchs. This is the Monarchs' last home game of the season. We are currently ranked 4th.
We're third. So at least you can talk about their record. 8-5, 17-6.
Okay. The Papillion La Vista Monarchs are currently ranked 3rd, and the Burke Bulldogs are not ranked. The Burke Bulldogs have had a good year of 8-14 on the season. And the Papillion La Vista Monarchs have had an overall record of 17-16. Okay. It's senior night as the Monarchs and Burke Bulldogs are finishing up their practice. The Bulldogs in their districts are 0-4, and the Monarchs are 4-1. There's a wide shot of the practice.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Papillion La Vista High School on Senior Night. This evening's NCAA Class A volleyball matchup features the Bulldogs from Omaha Burke High School
Just need to focus on that.
against the Monarchs from Papillion La Vista High School. As we await the start of the match, let's take a few moments to meet our two teams. Reserves for the visitors on the scoreboard tonight. The Omaha Burke Bulldogs. A junior, number 1, Emily Lyons. A senior, number 3, Alyssa Kirschenbaum. A junior, number 4, Riley Herman. A junior, number 6, Nikki Yablonsky. A junior, number 13, Sarah Harwood. A junior, number 17, Grace Mackey. A sophomore, number 18, Megan Ryan. And a junior, number 24, Callie Johnson. The Bulldogs starting lineup, a senior, number 2, Emily Ryan. A senior, number 5, Anna Hookham. A junior, number 7, Hannah Codling. A junior, number 8, Kate Michaud. A junior, number 9, Nikki Lofschult. A junior, number 10, Alex Gill. And a senior, number 25, Susan Burgess. The Bulldogs are led by assistant coaches Dana Freidenberg, Amanda Hunt, Claire Aylward, Lindsay Diedrich, and the head coach of Omaha Burke, Rick Hughes. And now, Monarch fans, let's meet your 2013 Papillion La Vista Monarchs seniors and their parents. Senior number 9, Nicole Kalina. Daughter of Jerry and Amy Kalina. Nicole is a defensive specialist. She's a member of the Freshman Survival Program, a member of the Education Academy. She is a varsity letter winner in volleyball, and she was elected the volleyball team co-captain for the current season. Nicole's college plans are to go to Wayne State to major in elementary education. And Coach Levitas-Vela said about Nicole has brought this team the love of the game. Her fun-loving attitude and hard work has been very contagious to this year's team. Ladies and gentlemen, number 9, senior Nicole Kalina. Number 1, senior Rachel Kendall. Daughter of Pat and Sheila Kendall. Rachel is the middle blocker on this year's team. She's working on her 3rd year lettering in volleyball. She's a member of the PLHS tennis team for 3 years and lettered last year. Rachel is an NHS member. She's been on honor roll every semester. She's a member of Key Club, the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, PL Club, Freshman Survival, and she's active in Trinity Lutheran Church Youth Group and Mission Outreach. Rachel is deciding between Hastings College and Nebraska Wesleyan University, where she will play volleyball and pursue a pre-physical therapy course of study. Coach Levitas-Vela said about Rachel is a very consistent player. She uses her finesse and quiet court presence in big games. Ladies and gentlemen, number 1, senior Rachel Kendall. Number 7, senior Libby Moberg. Daughter of Glenn and Marilyn Moberg. Libby plays on the right side of the court. She's played volleyball for 4 years at PLHS and is working on her 1st year letter. Libby is a member of National Honor Society. She's been on the honor roll each semester. She's a member of Monarch Student Ambassadors, Senior Committee, and 4 years of Student Council. Libby plans to major pre-med. Libby is a very positive individual, says Coach Levitas-Vela. She brings a smile to her teammates' faces. Libby challenged herself this year with her goals, and she has really worked to improve her individual play, which has then helped improve the team's play. Ladies and gentlemen, number 7, senior Libby Moberg. And your last senior, number 8, senior Alyssa Skovanek. Daughter of Jeff and Val Skovanek. Alyssa is a middle blocker. She's working on her 4th year letter in volleyball. She is the co-captain of the 2013 team. She's been a varsity track high jumper for 3 years. She's a member of National Honor Society, Honor Roll, Circle of Friends. She's the Free Spirit Show Choir captain. She's also involved in Freshman Survival and Ardente Voce. Alyssa plans to attend the University of Central Missouri on a full volleyball scholarship to study psychology. It's also her birthday this evening. Coach Levitas-Vela said about Alyssa is always looking to improve. She has brought that eagerness to get better every single practice and every single game. Ladies and gentlemen, number 8, senior Alyssa Skovanek. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it one more time for these 2013 PLHS Monarch Volleyball seniors and their parents for their hard work and dedication to the Monarch Volleyball program. Congratulations, seniors, and thank you. Now we got some business to attend to. Let's meet the reserves for tonight's contest for the Monarchs. A sophomore, number 4, Abigail Williams. A sophomore, number 5, Elizabeth Kelly. Senior number 7, Libby Moberg. Senior number 9, Nicole Kalina. And a sophomore, number 13, Sarah Kneipel. And the Monarchs starting lineup tonight, a senior number 1, Rachel Kendall. A junior number 2, Ellie McDonald. A junior number 6, Jessica Peters. A senior number 8, Alyssa Skovanek. Monarchs are led by assistant coaches John Spadel, Megan McVeigh, Amanda Cook, Autumn Noor, and the head coach Kristen Spadel.
We have anthem. We have anthem yet.
Fans, at this time, we would ask that you all please rise and remove your hats for the singing of our national anthem. Performing the anthem this evening, please welcome Papillion La Vista, Ardente Voce.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mark Mueller with the Monarch Broadcasting Group. The game tonight will be between the Burke Bulldogs and the Papillion La Vista Monarchs. The Monarchs will have the serve first. Number 6, Jessica Peters, back to serve for the Monarchs. Jessica Peters with the ace. That gives the Monarchs the first point of the game. Nice dig by number 7, Hannah Cotty. Number 8, Alyssa Skovanek with trying to kill, but she misses. Emily Ryan back to serve for the Burke Bulldogs. They're set by Peters. Too much on that one. Number 11, Katie Stevens, not going out of bounds. Out by Emily Ryan off the serve. Point Papillion La Vista. Katie Stevens back to serve for the Monarchs. Out of bounds, point Monarchs. Priscilla O'Dowd with the kill. Point Papillion La Vista. Katie Stevens with the ace as Anna Hookham tries to dig it out. Another ace by Katie Stevens. Papillion La Vista is up 6-2 in the first set. Nice little volley going. Priscilla O'Dowd tries to block it, but point Omaha Burke. Back to serve for Burke is number 9, Nikki Losalt. Aaliyah Melendez with the kill. Number 1, Rachel Kendall checks in for the Monarchs. Serving for the Monarchs, Ellie McDonald. It goes out of bounds. Point Burke.
Serving for the Bulldogs, Alex Gill.
Alex Gill serving for the Bulldogs. Jessica Peters with the set. Back in Rachel Kendall's face. Nice block by Suzanne Burgess. Peters with the set. Kendall with the kill, but misses. Papillion La Vista gets the point. Monarchs substitution. Cher Kneifel back to serve for the Monarchs. Jessica Peters gets the point for the Papillion La Vista. Kneifel back to serve for the Monarchs. Out of bounds on the Bulldogs. Point Monarchs. Monarchs are up 10-5 in the first set. Kneifel back to serve for a third time. Way out of bounds by Priscilla O'Dowd. Correction, Katie Stevens. Number 1, Emily Lyons checks in for the Bulldogs. And serving for the Bulldogs is Emily Lyons. Kneifel with the set. Melendez with the kill. Papillion La Vista gets the point. Melendez is back to serve for the Monarchs. Out of bounds on Melendez. Point Omaha Burke. Jessica Peters with the spike. It stays in bounds. Bulldogs point. Back to serve for the Bulldogs is number 5, Anna Hookham. Knife with the set. And number 1, Rachel Kendall with the kill. Monarch substitution on the serve. Number 9, Nicole Kalina. Number 1, Emily Lyons tries to spike it over, but it goes out of bounds. Point, Papillion La Vista. Out of bounds. Fault serve by Nicole Kalina. Monarch substitution. Number 1, Rachel Kendall. Number 7, Hannah Codling back to serve for the Bulldogs. Nice serve, nice save by Melendez. Peters with the set. Number 11, Katie Stevens with the kill. Number 12, Priscilla O'Dowd checks in for the Monarchs. Number 6, Jessica Peters back to serve for the Monarchs. Jessica Peters tries to dig it out, but cannot. Point, Omaha Burke. Emily Ryan back to serve for the Bulldogs. Number 6, Jessica Peters tries to dig but cannot. Bulldogs bring it within 3, 14-11. Katie Stevens with the kill. Point, Papillion La Vista. Katie Stevens back to serve for the Monarchs. Melendez with the kill. Point, Papillion La Vista. Timeout, Omaha Burke. Monarchs showing some dominance early on. The Monarchs break their huddle, head back out onto the court. Number 11, Katie Stevens back to serve for the Monarchs as the Bulldogs head back onto the court. Jessica Peters with the dig. Melendez with the kill. Point, Papillion La Vista. The Monarchs are back up on top, 17-11. Point, Papillion La Vista, 18-11. Jessica Peters with the nice dig. But number 11, Katie Stevens cannot make it over. Point, Omaha Burke. Nikki Walsh-Holtz serving for the Bulldogs. Melendez's spike was untouched. Went out of bounds, point Bulldogs. Out of bounds, Monarch point.
Serving for the Monarchs, Ellie McDonald.
Ellie McDonald back to serve for the Monarchs. Jessica Peters with the set. Number 11, Katie Stevens with the kill. Point Papillion La Vista. Ellie McDonald's back to serve for the Monarchs. The Bulldogs have a sub, number 6, Nikki Yablonsky. Number 12, Priscilla O'Dowd with the block. The Monarchs are up big, 21-13. Anna Hookham, point Bulldogs.
Bulldog violation, point Monarchs.
Over the net violation, point Monarchs. Shots wide, point Papillion La Vista.
Also, when you listen for commands, you're camp 3.
I think you are. The block by Melendez. Jessica Peters.
Priscilla O'Dowd.
Correction, Priscilla O'Dowd with the kill. Jessica Peters with the set.
Serving for set number 1, Ellie McDonald.
1 point away from taking set number 1. Back to service, Ellie McDonald. Katie Stevens with the kill. Point Papillion La Vista. The Monarchs take the first set. Monarchs right now showing some great dominance. Blocking shots, getting the kills, serving up aces. So far, they look like the better team out there.
So they're just sitting up there doing nothing and they want to try to
Monarchs head back out onto the court for the second set. Out there for the Monarchs is number 12, Priscilla O'Dowd. Number 1, Rachel Kendall. Number 2, Ellie McDonald. Number 8, Alyssa Skovanek. Number 10, Ellie Melendez. Number 6, Jessica Peters. And now the Burke Bulldogs head onto the court.
Starting set 2 for the Bulldogs, Emily Ryan.
Emily Ryan back to serve for the Bulldogs. The kill by number 8, Kate Michaud, point Bulldogs. Ryan back to serve for the Bulldogs. They got the first point in this set. And number 12, Priscilla O'Dow with the kill. Monarchs even it up.
Serving for the Monarchs, Katie Stevens.
Katie Stevens back to serve for the Monarchs. Set by Jessica Peters. Priscilla O'Dow with the kill. Monarchs go up by 1. Nice save by number 6, Nikki Yablonsky. But Alyssa Skovanek with the point. Papillion La Vista 3, Bulldogs 1. Omaha Burke gets the point. Papillion La Vista 3, Burke 2. Back to serve for the Bulldogs is number 9, Nikki Lolsoltz. Number 11, Katie Stevens tries to dig, but she cannot. Point Bulldogs.
Nikki Lolsoltz serving for the Bulldogs.
Bulldogs even it up 3-all. Peters with this set, Melendez with the spike. The bump by Peters. Number 11, Katie Stevens can't make it over. Point Burke. Bulldogs are up by 1. The block, but it goes out of bounds. Point Bulldogs. Peters with the set. Melendez with the kill. Point Papillion La Vista. Serving for the Monarchs, Ellie McDonald. Melendez with the kill. Papillion La Vista evens it up 5-all. McDonald still back to serve for the Monarchs. Point Omaha Burke. Burke goes up by 1, 6-5.
Serving for the Bulldogs, Hannah Conley.
Anna Codling back to serve for the Bulldogs. Peters with the set. Rachel Kendall with the spike. The block by Rachel Kendall. The save by Melendez. Another save by Katie Stevens. Susan Burgess with the point. Bulldogs are up by 2. Number 7, Hannah Cotting back to serve for the Bulldogs. Blocked by the Bulldogs. Point Omaha Burke. The Bulldogs have stepped up their game. They served by Hannah Cotting. And then Priscilla O'Dowd with the kill. Point Papillion La Vista. Sarah Kneifel checks in and is back to serve for the Monarchs. And way out of bounds by Katie Stevens. Point Bulldogs.
Burke substitutions, number 1, Emily Lyons comes in to serve, and number 24, Callie Johnson.
Number 1, Emily Lyons back to serve for the Bulldogs. There was no whistle. Redo serve. Emily Lyons back to serve for the Bulldogs. Kneifel with the set. Cannot get it over by Rachel Kendall. Point Omaha Burke. Kneifel with the set. Katie Stevens with the spike, but out of bounds. Point Omaha Burke.
When you listen for commands, you're 3, okay?
Timeout, Monarchs. Monarchs are back out on the court, and the Bulldogs fall right after. Number 1, Emily Lyons back to serve for the Bulldogs. Omaha Burke is up 11-6. Kneifel with the set. Melendez with the spike. Out of bounds. Point Omaha Burke. Point Papillion La Vista. Serving for the Monarchs is Emily Melendez. Melendez with the ace. Point Papillion La Vista. Monarch pull it within 3. 11-8. The block by number 1, Rachel Kendall. Point Papillion La Vista. They bring it within 2. Another ace by Melendez. Monarchs bring it within 1, 11-10. Stays in bounds. Point Papillion, point Bulldogs.
Serving for Omaha Burke, Anna Hookham.
Back to serve for the Bulldogs is number 5, Anna Hookham. Out of bounds. The serve is too long. Point Papillion La Vista. Nicole Kalina checks in and is ready to serve for the Monarchs. A little collision with the Monarchs between Melendez and Peters. Knife with a nice dig. Peters with the set. And Katie Stevens with the spike. Out of bounds on the Bulldogs. Point Papillion La Vista. Papillion La Vista evens it up at 12. The serve is long for the Monarchs. Point Bulldogs.
Back on for the Monarchs, number 1, Rachel Kendall.
Rachel Kendall is back on for the Monarchs.
Susan Burgess.
Back to serve for the Bulldogs is number 25, Susan Burgess. The serve is long. Point Papillion La Vista. And number 7, Hannah Cotting checks back in for the Bulldogs. Jessica Peters back to serve for the Monarchs. Can't make it over the net. Point Papillion La Vista. The Monarchs take a 1-point lead, 14-13. Once again, the Bulldogs cannot make it over. Point Papillion La Vista. Timeout by Omaha Burke. And the Monarchs have the 2-point advantage, 15-13. The student section doing the roller coaster, led by Nick Leckenberg. The Monarchs are back out onto the court. And here come the Bulldogs. Number 6, Jessica Peters back to serve for the Monarchs. The set by Peters. Katie Stevens with this spike. Nice dig by Peters. Stevens back to spike. Point Papillion La Vista. Number 8, Alicia Skovanek with the kill. Jessica Peters with the set. Number 10, Alex Gill checks in for the Bulldogs. Peters serve. And number 12, Priscilla O'Dow with the kill. Point Papillion La Vista. Peters back to serve for the Monarchs. Timeout, Omaha Burke. The Monarchs take a 17-13 lead. Monarchs are back out onto the court. And And the Bulldogs break their huddle. Jessica Peters back to serve for the Monarchs. The 17-13 lead. Monarchs. Shots wide. Point Papillion La Vista.
Bulldog substitution number 18, Megan Ryan.
Number 18, Megan Ryan checks in for the Bulldogs. Shots wide, point Papillion La Vista. Number 2, Emily Ryan checks in for the Bulldogs. And Peters back to serve for the 7th time. Melendez with the dig, set by Peters. And Priscilla O'Dowd with this kill. Point Papillion La Vista. It's a 20-13 lead. An ace by Jessica Peters.
Jessica Peters with the ace, Papillion La Vista. Monarch substitution number 7, Libby Moberg.
Libby Moberg checks in for the Monarchs. And number 3, Alicia Kirschenbaum checks in for the Bulldogs. Jessica Peters back to serve for the Monarchs. Emily Ryan with the point Bulldogs.
Bulldog substitution
Number 8, Kate Michaud checks in for the Bulldogs. And number 2, Emily Ryan back to serve for the Bulldogs. Peters with the set. Number 8, Alicia Skovanek with the kill. Serving for the Monarchs is Katie Stevens. Monarchs are 3 points away from having the set. Set by Peters. Moberg with the kill. Papillion La Vista are 2 points away from the set. 23-14. Shots wide. Point Papillion La Vista.
Serving for set number 2, Katie Stevens.
Katie Stevens serving for set number 2. Kate Michaud with the point for Omaha Burke. Number 5, Anna Hookham checks in for the Bulldogs. And number 18, Megan Ryan checks in for the Bulldogs. Monarchs take set number 2 off of server fault. Monarchs are back out onto the court for set number 3. Monarchs ready to start set number 3. Now the Bulldogs break their huddle and head out onto the court. This could be the third and final set. Back to serve for the Monarchs, number 6, Jessica Peters. The kill by number 5, Anna Hookham. Point Bulldogs. They have the first point of the set. Back to serve for the Bulldogs is number 10, Alex Gill. She serves up an ace. It's 2-0, Bulldogs over the Monarchs. Set by Peters. This spike by number 11, Katie Stevens. Point Papillion La Vista.
Serving for the Monarchs, Katie Stevens.
Katie Stevens back to serve for the Monarchs. Peters with the set. Hits the net, point Papillion La Vista. Nice save by Peters. Point, Omaha Burke. That makes it 3-2.
Serving for the Bulldogs, Emily Ryan.
Emily Ryan back to serve for the Bulldogs. Peters with the set. And number 8, Alyssa Skovanek with the miss. Point Bulldogs. They have the 2-point advantage. The set by Peters. Melendez with the kill. That brings them within 1, 4-3. Allie McDonald back to serve for the Monarchs. The set by Ryan. And the block by Priscilla O'Dowd. Point Papillion La Vista. Allie McDonald back to serve for the Monarchs. Out of bounds on McDonald. Point Omaha Burke. Anna Hookham back to serve for the Bulldogs. Peters with the set. Rachel Kendall with the kill. Evens it up at 5. Monarch substitution on the serve, Sarah Kneifel. Set by Kneifel. Point Bulldogs.
Bulldog substitution
Alex Hannah Cotting back to serve for the Bulldogs. Point Omaha Burke off of Alex Gill. Out of bounds, but touches Melendez. Omaha Burke with the ace. Kneifel with the set. Melendez with the spike. Off the net. Off the point, Papillion La Vista. Elena Melendez back to serve for the Monarchs. Monarchs are down 2, 8-6. Blocked by Jessica Peters. Out of bounds. Point Papillion La Vista. They bring it within 1. Too wide. Point Papillion La Vista. They even it up at 8. Shots too long. Point Papillion La Vista. Point Papillion La Vista. Melendez back to serve for the Monarchs. They have a 2-point advantage, 10-8. Number 4, Riley Herman subs in for the Bulldogs. Melendez for the serve. The fake out by Emily Ryan. Out of bounds. Jessica Peters. Point Papillion La Vista. Peters with the knockover. Sarah Kneifel hits the net. Point Bulldogs. Number 1, Emily Lyons checks in for the serve. Burke Bulldogs. Kneifel with the set. Stevens with the kill. Nicole Kalina subs in on to serve. Ryan with the set. Out of bounds, but touches Kneifel's hand. So point Omaha Burke. Number 9, Katie Show. Sorry, Nikki Losalt back to serve for the Bulldogs. Sarah Harwood checks in for the Bulldogs. Kneifel with the set. Stevens with the kill. Priscilla O'Dowd checks in for the Monarchs. Serving for the Monarchs, Jessica Peters. Nice dig by McDonald. And the kill by Katie Stevens. Point Papillion La Vista. Timeout, Omaha Burke. The Monarchs are up 14-10 on the Bulldogs. Jessica Peters back to serve for the Monarchs. Hookem hits the net, point Papillion La Vista. Peters back to serve for the Monarchs. And the serve is wide, point Bulldogs.
Serving for Omaha Burke, number 10,
Alex Gill back to serve for the Bulldogs. Peters with the set. Peters with the dig. Knocked out of bounds. Point Bulldogs. Alex Gill back to serve for the Bulldogs. The serve is too long. Point Monarchs. Katie Stevens back to serve for the Monarchs. And point Bulldogs. Bulldog substitution, Riley Herman. Serving for the Bulldogs, Emily Ryan. Melendez is too strong. Point Bulldogs. The set by Peters. Melendez with a knockover. Peters with the set. Stevens with the knockover. Melendez with the kill on the assist with Jessica Peters. Number 1, Rachel Kendall checks in for the Monarchs. Ellie McDonald back to serve for the Monarchs. The Monarchs have a 2-point lead, 16-14. They're leading 2-0. Peters with the set. Kendall with the kill. Papillion La Vista gets a 4-point lead. McDonald back to serve for the Monarchs. The knockover by Ryan. And Jessica Peters with the knockover. Point Papillion La Vista. Number 24, Kelly Johnson checks in for the Bulldogs. It is currently 19-14, Monarchs over the Bulldogs. Ryan with the set. Peters with the set. O'Dowd with the spike. O'Dow with the kill. Number 6, Jessica Peters with the assist. Omaha Burke calls a timeout. The Bulldogs are down 6, 20-14. Monarchs are back out onto the court as they break their huddle. And now the Bulldogs are back out onto the court. Ellie McDonald back to serve for the Monarchs. Too strong, goes out of bounds, untouched. Point Papillion La Vista. McDonald with the serve. Point Bulldogs. Katie Stevens cannot handle that one. Alicia Kirschenbaugh is in to serve for the Bulldogs. Once again, Katie Stevens cannot handle it. Kirschenbaugh with the ace. Melendez with the spike. Nice little volley going. But the kill by O'Dow and the assist by Jessica Peters. Kneifel on to serve for the Monarchs. Also, senior number 7, Libby Moberg on for the Monarchs. Hannah Carlin also checks in for the Bulldogs. Stevens with the kill. Melendez with the assist. 2 points away from securing the third set. Third and final set. Kneifel back to serve. Kneifel could not handle that one. Point Bulldogs. Number 10, Alex Gill checks in for the Bulldogs. And Hannah Carding back to serve for the Bulldogs. Stays in bounds, and Elena Melendez with the kill. Melendez is back to serve for the Monarchs. She is also serving for the match. Alex Gill knocks it over. Point Omaha Burke. Number 13, Sarah Harwood checks in for the Bulldogs. On the serve for the Bulldogs is number 13, Sarah Harwood. Kneifel with the set. Stevens, too wide. Bulldogs get the point. Kneifel with the set. Rachel Kendall with the spike. Knife with the set. Kendall with the spike, out of bounds. Untouched. Point Omaha Burke.
Match point, Papillion La Vista.
Papillion La Vista 24, Omaha Burke 20. Knife with the bump. And the kill by Katie Stevens. Katie Stevens wins the game. The Monarchs win 3-0. The final score of set number 3 was 25-20. Once again, I am Mark Mueller along with the Monarch Broadcasting crew. So long, well.